Here's the snap, second play from the plus territory toward the end zone and wide open. There's a marker down on the touchdown catch for Adam Himosura. Eight-yard throw.
Illegal contact on the defense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown. Try is for 1.
So right away we see all of Kramer's tools, don't we?
Yeah, look, with all doubt, just throw it to the corner. Throw the corner route. You buy a little bit of time, get that ball up high in the corner, and throw it to Himosura, like you mentioned, 6-foot wide receiver. Just go up and go get it. Big favorite play. Look at that.
To the right, Madison. End zone, Dominguez. What a nice answer by Gilbert, Arizona.
Touchdown.
I told you, J.J. Madison, hear that name. The quarterback, number 8. I told you, he can make all the throws.
And Kramer to his right quickly. And he'll slip it along the baseline and the back line of the end zone. And that's Flynn Chadwick the catch. So the extra point, 7-0 in favor of the Giants. First down of 3, shoots it in the middle of the field, turning the corner, and scoring is Caleb Rivera. 6th touchdown of the tournament so far for Rivera. And 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Giants.
Yeah, it was a route that I saw many times in my NFL career called Indigo. It's just he goes up and it goes in, and he just outraces the defense to the pylon. That is a skilled wide receiver in Rivera. Catch and go, and no one's able to stop him.
And he'll slide it inside. Silver the catch. He'll step in. And just like that,
conversion for 1 is good.
It is 14-6.
Matchup.
Madison will pump fake. Now back, throws, intercepted. Silver the pick. Madison makes his first mistake of the championship. After throwing for 8 scores, he had an interception on his own yesterday. Now, Silver comes up with the pick.
Yeah, that was just a bad throw because he's throwing across his body, but this time the length of the field. That time, Incident Silver, he's on the underneath route. He got off of that because he's reading the quarterback's eye. See, that's a great look right there. The entire time, he's covering that one guy.
Snap, here's Kramer. Loops it, backline catch, end zone, touchdown. Avalos with a very nice catch on what looked to be an easy route.
The play is touchdown, try is for 1.
I'm just sitting back and marveling at this offense because it's all about splits. This right here is just a double stack. So they're stacking the wide receivers. One stops and one keeps going. So that's all it is. They're just trying to figure out, they're reading the defense. Are they going to key in on the guy who stops underneath, or they're going to let the wide receiver go? They all key on the guy who stops at the goal line.
3 possessions, 3 scores now for Yorkville. They'll lob for the 2, and that got picked. J.J. Madison stepped in front of the 2-point play, so it will stand as 20-6 here.
Apply the pressure here on 3rd down.
He is 10 off the line, now makes the... Here's Madison trying to throw, and it's picked. Himosura the interception. And stepped out of bounds in plus territory. And Yorkville has forced a 2nd interception in 4 possessions off J.J. Madison.
And it starts with the rush. It starts with C.J. Redding going right for the quarterback, making the quarterback, J.J. Madison, have to move. He moves to his left and throwing late in the down. Just 2 defenders over there. Himosura on the top, on the bottom, Rivera up top, but it's Himosura who comes up with the interception.
First miss of the day for Alex Kramer. Now shoots it end zone. That's caught. Touchdown Rivera. Caleb Rivera in the end zone for a 2nd time.
That's just an easy diagonal route.
Touchdown. The attempt is for 1.
Not really much that you can do. They're playing extra guys in coverage. So to have that much of a window open, look at it. See, there's nobody rushing, and that window's wide open. He hits it right in between the linebacker in front of the safety. There's just nobody there. So we got to score 2 plays or less. This should be the conversation.
Another quick throw, and another cut upfield. Gordon works his way. toward the 10-yard line in plus territory. We'll see. I think they're going to spot him shy of that. And they will at about the 11 or 12. Zeke Trotter.
Tempo, because you've got to now get a stop if you get a score on this play.
Madison. And tried to throw it in the end zone. Looking to get it to Gordon, it looked like. And that got broken up. Terrific play.
It's just one of those days. We've seen it happen on many levels of football. Kind of feel that right now.
Madison almost. Oh, it's caught. Gordon and out of bounds. With 1:42 to go. Clock continues to run, though. But he did catch it, extend the possession here.
What a throw.
No kidding.
That ball was in between defenders and right into the arm. Ford nuts it.
Madison to his right, quickly rush coming. He'll throw, and is that picked? Is that an interception? It is.
It is.
So the interception, Aviles comes up with the pick. And Yorkville now just needs to run 68 seconds off the clock, and this will be over. Gilbert does have a couple timeouts.
Just playing his zone, stand there, just let the ball come to you.